Hey, welcome back to more Factorio, where we were setting up our smelting area. So, where were we? Where were we last time? We had a little bit of copper production coming in.
Well, you're setting up this stuff. I don't
Oh, we
really
were
remember.
figuring out the coal, and we were gonna get that set up.
Okay.
That's one thing we were doing. We
I think we
needed
were
it.
looking to try to decide what we were going to do with the bus as well. I think we talked about going left, but we had discussed what we were going to start with. Like, what's our next steps, basically, was on the list of things.
Yeah.
So. All right. So what's the plan, buddy? Where are we
So
going?
we need to get red science going at some point. That's a pretty
Yeah, we should definitely.
dire step to take pretty quickly.
Where are we at on technologies? Because, yeah, okay.
We are not researching anything right now because we're out of
We're
coal
not,
up here,
yeah.
which I'll throw some in there so that we can get that done. But coal.
We had gotten copper off the ground. Yeah, it was just coal. Figuring out how we were going to do coal from here. And we were doing, yeah, I remember now. Each line was going to do two sets of furnace.
Yeah, each coal was going to do two furnace,
Yeah, gotcha.
as they are called. So
And then the right clicks began.
I will work on the... Do we get optics? Can we build some lamps? I'm going to build some lamps so that I can see, anybody on YouTube can see. That would be fantastic. Just need one lamp. I don't need that. Here we go.
This is only going to go somewhere in there.
I guess I'll work on the copper then.
I was just getting the track at least down to where we needed the next. Apparently I can still lag when we play because it only happens when we play.
I thought you got your internet fixed.
You said that many times. I'll tell you every time that it's not happening. There were supposed to be people coming by today.
Oh, did they not come?
They did not come.
Did they give
so-
you a reason for that? Or did they just not show
Well,
up?
okay, I went and saw somebody at the front desk and they're like, oh, we'll schedule a work order. They should be there tomorrow. So I'm not confident that that was like set in stone to be there today. It might have been a, they'll probably be there tomorrow. So that is what it is. Man, we need like grenades so I can get rid of all of this clutter of trees down here.
Robots is the correct answer.
Robots is a little further away though. Grenades, and I can actually get to all the coal without having to cut down trees, so that we can actually get going with this setup. So we have to get red science going. We have to get at least this setup in a nice little place. What else is on the list for this? For the game.
Launch a rocket, win the game.
Okay, so that's
Step 3.
the and then draw the owl. Isn't that the have you ever seen
Draw
that
the
before?
rest of the owl. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that. That's good. I like it. I need to get rid of all this coal. How do we want to do this? You're gonna go on my person.
I don't want to go on your person if you don't mind.
Please don't. I would be a little scared of that.
It'd be kind of uncomfortable, I think.
I would be very uncomfortable.
So I started mentioning this.
We both
I start-
immediately try to change the subject.
So let's talk about something else. I started talking about this before we started recording, but it was donut day at my office today. So I'm going to go into more
nice.
detail of what actually happened since we're now recording. They leave like a business card that says you are awesome on it, because that's the HR thing, and
Oh, I
you
thought
go
you
downstairs
were gonna say
and
the donut place.
no, that was the donut. It was just a card that said you are awesome with a donut picture on it. That's donut day at the office. No, go downstairs and at the front door to the office building is a food truck that does donuts. and they're just like
Nice.
racking donuts, and people are just like coming and taking them. Like it's awesome. So I got a donut like as big as my head.
That's glorious. Was
Um,
it good?
oh, it was really good, dude. The entire office smelled like donuts all day, just from people bringing them in. Like it stuck around. It was a
That
good day for food because I made chili last night too. So I had a donut, and then for lunch I had chili.
that's awesome.
I was happy.
One thing I've wanted to talk about is you said you've been doing meal prep more recently.
Well, it's something I want to get back into. I haven't. I got to do it yesterday. That's the first time I've done it in like months, but it's I found a subreddit at one point. I mean, that's how a lot of great stories begin. Found a subreddit on Sunday meal prep, and it's something I've talked about in the past. It's like, man, it'd just be easier if I made a bunch of stuff and had it prepared. Like that makes sense. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so that immediately like gravitated me towards that subreddit. And but yeah, that's the premise. Is you're on Sunday you cook enough food for like a week or a month or something.
I don't think I could do a month,
Yeah,
but
that's a little overkill. I get it. Like some people have like 5 people families. Like
oh yeah.
so if you're just doing like snacks, like you can make a bunch of these little snack things and freeze them that they can just pop in the microwave or something.
Oh
That
yeah.
makes a ton of sense. But like I did like a chili or like the other one I was telling you about. I did breakfast burritos. So I only did like a half dozen, but that's enough for like the week. Um, so yeah, I like that idea. I think it'd be cool.
I've been thinking of getting like some divided plates and stuff like that to take stuff to work more easily.
I
Because
want to take.
it seems like a
Go
lot
ahead.
of stuff if you don't if it's something that you'd eat on a plate, it's not very easy to take to work unless you have one of those.
Yeah, people at my work has like paper plates and stuff to use. So that helps
Oh,
me a
that's
little bit.
nice. That's
But
very nice.
and like utensils and stuff, so I usually don't have to take anything to work. And I don't lose any silverware because that's what actually would happen if I took things to work. Um,
Hmm.
but I get those like glass containers because like microwaving plastic sometimes doesn't work. Like I hate plastic that's like stained red for me making
Oh
spaghetti or
yeah,
chili. So like the
that's
glass
awful.
doesn't usually have that problem. Okay, I've cut a lot of trees. Um,
Nice. Yeah, I've
I
been thinking
need
about
electric circuits. Go ahead.
my parents made a really good eggplant parmesan
Oh, dude,
when I was home,
go ahead.
and I really want to make that in bulk. And
I have
just
a request for this weekend.
what's that?
Can we make some pumpkin pies?
Yes.
Because it's fall and it's the best time of the year.
Did you ever when we lived together, did you ever have some of my when I made
Yes.
did you like that?
Yeah. You're talking about the double. You made 2 at a time. It's
Yeah, I
I
made
think
a
your mother's.
couple. Yeah, my mom usually makes four at a time, especially when I'm gonna be there. Uh, so I'm I'm very down with that. We will be making pumpkin pies.
Good. Kim mentioned it, like, I was, like, in the store yesterday, and I was like, oh, pumpkin, you want to do pumpkin pie? She was like, didn't Wenger make pumpkin pies? I was like, he did make pumpkin pies. That sounds like a smart idea.
That sounds like a glorious idea. I need to go get some of that
To the
stuff.
store.
Get some of that stuff, you know, that
Let me get
that
that
pie
stuff. Um, so yeah, that was a random tidbit. Pie time, dog. It's time for pie.
Alright,
Automation is
we got
finished.
research done. Do we need anything else before we automate the research? Because I feel
I
like,
might go ahead and do the steel stuff to have it,
yeah,
because
that's
it's still
probably a
just
good idea.
red.
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna
go ahead
wait
and
on
do
the
that.
military, I guess, but
Yeah.
yeah, we could probably we need to coal up the iron. That's not coaled up right now, right?
I have no
So
idea what coal up the iron means.
there's no coal going
Add
to the
coal
iron
to
right
the
now.
iron. I have it now.
I'm saying like there's no.
I understand you.
We cut off the line, so I need to reattach that
Correction,
line.
I cut off the line. It is
um,
I that is at fault here.
how how far up does this go?
It will feed into the iron if you
No, no, no. I mean,
if you can.
the coal line
Oh,
right here.
okay. I got you.
I might need to take it a little bit higher because the
Do
coal
you,
goes
do you
higher. I don't
need
want to cut
help
off this
cutting all of these
piece of
trees
coal.
down?
Well, I mean, I
With
got
the
this far. I don't know.
deforestation of this alien world.
That's right. For the record, I am like, basically a conservation major. Not major, I guess. My college is natural resources. Oh, need one more track. Oh, I'll just pick some up while destroying the ones I actually didn't mean to destroy. That's fine. There we go.
The next thing after we get science, or probably before we get science, is build belt.
Belt. Seems like a very good idea.
Need a little power over here.
Yeah, I'm building.
One thing I realized that I never
No.
that doesn't work. I'm really sad.
I got it.
One thing I
That's gonna need to go
realized
further back eventually. That's
that
fine.
you can do is you can put the mining drills further apart, so you don't actually have to have them next to each other because they mine in a radius around them. So you can do
I
this.
saw that, but I've seen people online do it where they don't.
Yeah, it's more efficient to put them right together. So if you have like a line of everything's gone, by the way. If you have a line of this, it'll mine the is this? Yeah, that will have something under it.
So it's more quick, but it
Can you
it drains
step
more energy
to
and stuff.
whatever that works? Yeah, it will.
Whatever, that works.
It will drain the resources, and you can also have more mining drills in that spot, so that you don't have to. Well, it'll be. I've lost all words. You'll have
man.
more. You'll have more there, so you'll get more production at the
Yeah.
time.
No,
They're more.
I still like
concentrated.
doing the lawn.
Oh yeah, I think it makes sense.
You just hadn't realized that was an option yet? Like you hadn't seen that? Is that what you were trying to tell me?
Well, before I was just putting them next to each other because that's how you did it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That's just how this works.
It's just the thing you do.
I am going to actually pull the lines up so that we can, or at least plan out where the lines are going to go. Because that's not the line that should be pulling the coal for the iron.
Oh, it's one more down. That was my bad. I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. So I'll figure that
Because
out right now.
I planned that. This is the third one is, so it'll just fix it so the third one goes to that, and I'll not delete all this line like I was about to do because that's.
Yeah, you can fix it down below and then let the.
Yeah, we'll build another line of coal eventually and fix it, but right now it'll be fine, I think. But this will eventually actually go to this line.
Yeah.
I see. No problem.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Where do you go? You go there.
Okay, so what's the, we got this kind of up where it's getting fed correctly, or about to be. Where do we want to start the science production? Or where do we want to take the bus, I guess? Maybe we need to start with the bus.
Yeah, we need to figure out where the bus is gonna go. I think
Well,
that's
we had
our
these bases
next-
right left of us.
I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah, we do have.
Can we not
One to
just
the
go
left.
straight south? I know there's water, but it's not very much. There's a little bit of tree cover.
Maybe. We
I'm
can
going
go
to explore
that.
down a little bit.
I'll come with you. I'll go further to the left so we can see mobs. Because if we go south, we'll have to build to the left.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I mean, there's at least one right here that I can see.
Yeah, and
more
there's a lake
uranium down
over
here.
on
There's a
this
big
side.
one right at the end of it, too. A bigger one. Okay.
We're gonna have to kill something no matter where we go. But one thing to remember, these are the early stage biters, so we're not gonna have that
yeah.
much of a problem with them.
We're not going to have a problem. I'm less concerned about the biters than I am, like, water and trees. Just, I mean, trees aren't going to be that big a
True.
deal once we get a little bit further either. But
We do have water over here to the left. Have you? I'm gonna scout this out a little more. Oh, there's trees here, so I can't just run straight through them. I could, I suppose, but it would be annoying. So the lake here goes up a little bit. I'm gonna run into biters here shortly. I'm gonna run into a tree and get completely stuck, and that's what I'm gonna do.
there you go. The tree protected you.
So
Cut it
we
down.
do have a lake over here that goes north. So that is probably a little problematic. We could place a radar down, but this is more interesting.
We'll place a radar in a minute. It would take time for the radar. We need to know what we're doing right now. We should have placed it earlier.
Why would it take time for the radar?
It doesn't instantly give you, it like tracks,
True.
right? So like we still have to wait for it to make
It will
its track around.
instantly get the area right around it. I don't remember how big that is. I'm gonna go back to the base and actually build that. We
So yeah, the
probably
water
need
does go
to
north, but we could probably go straight that direction, right?
probably we can turn north if we need to. That'll give us a pretty good start. So are we going left now?
I'd say left is good. Also, I just walked into the forest.
Good job.
It'd be easy to do all the this is a good place to do all of, like, we could have a hub here pretty easy. There's enough space here to put something in later. Like we could pull to the north and have a whatever, like a train depot or station.
No, that's stupid. Hang on. No,
Oh,
not
I'm sorry.
not you. I'm talking about what I'm doing right now.
I mean, you could have just told me no, but I understand.
No, what were you saying?
We can do like a train station north of this and still take all our resources
North of this
through.
would be really good. Yeah.
And we could still take all
I
our
like it.
resources right in, so it would be easy. And there's a ton of
Yep.
space south in between those lakes where we can do some kind of energy production for a while.
Power.
It's easier to do.
That
It's
that
really
is-
easy to defend too because there's a lot of water.
So, ooh, steel's finished. So why isn't the? Oh, that's why. Oh, we never finished the. We never added more power. Are we really not using? Huh. Okay.
Everything, well, I bet if everything was working full tilt, it might be pushing it, but hardly
Okay.
anything has to work because it's all built up.
When we do science, we're gonna have
Oh,
problems
yeah.
with that. But for now,
We're also gonna, I mean, even our copper is on like 2 miners right now.
right. So we've got coal for days. That's fantastic. I'm going
So,
to the
these
splitter
bottom
actually
4
needs to be.
It's 4 and 4 for now. We need to do some kind of I guess we'll have to plan for a load balancer. Like some kind of load balance.
Yeah, we'll have to bring the
I mean, it'll
4
go, like,
bottom
right
ones,
here.
the 4 top ones, and we'll
Yeah.
bring a line. We'll bring them together somewhere in this area, and then we'll just shoot to the left straight through this forest.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to do about this coal? Do we want to do anything? Do we want to get it? Do we want to... We could skirt around just below it and just leave it there for now.
Yeah, I think we can run right through it. I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Probably not. Coal usually isn't the biggest issue you have. But
If we build, do you want to build down or up?
I think we're building... What do you mean down or up?
If we're
Oh,
going
off of the
straight this
bus.
way, yeah.
If we're going straight left, we want to build up. Because the lake's
Okay,
going to be over
the
there.
lakes, yes. Okay, so that helps us.
We'll
This
build
coal
up.
is. This coal will have a bus do
So
it
we'll
for
try
sure.
to align it. If I can bring up the map here, we'll try to align it so that the lake comes up here. Well, that will still be fine. The bottom of our bus, we can go below that coal and still be fine.
Yeah, we have plenty of space. As far as we can see, I mean,
If
it
we
might
really-
cut up, but if we have to, we'll.
I mean,
like
we can
you
deal
said,
with
shoot
that
north.
eventually. We've got tons of space to work with anyway.
Yeah, I'm actually going
we
to go
might
ahead
be
and
able to
build a
shoot
radar
between the
somewhere.
coal and the copper. That might be kind of nice. looking at our pollution, we're not going to hit anything quite
The
yet.
only
Oh,
thing I
there's
was looking at with the
trees,
pollution,
too.
the trees are blocking where we're about to build through, but it's not that big a deal. There's trees north and there's trees south, and then there's water south. Like we're gonna be pretty.
We're in a pretty good spot as far as
Yeah, this is a
pollution's
really good
concerned.
place to begin. This is a pretty decent
It's a
start. I mean,
pretty
the
good place
resources
to
aren't
just
that
pollute
great,
the
but
entire world.
yeah, right.
What was I going to build? Oh, I was going to build
I'm building a
You're
radar.
working on it. So
I got one south if you want to build another one somewhere else. Oops.
I'll build one up to the north.
So that way we'll have a little bit of coverage. Do you want me to go ahead and build up on this power?
We can. It's not really necessary right now, though.
Okay. Well, we're at about a good time to skip and go to the next episode if you are ready.
That sounds good.
Okay.
I had to think about it for a
We
second.
we just
first.
nailed that. That was
All right.
okay.
Well,
So
thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Have a
we
good
made a
one.
little bit of progress, and we'll be back next time. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.